Hi ET662. This is a quick course tour on the middle page and everything that you'll need to access for the course over the time that we are together. I just wanted to walk you through what the middle page looks like and how you can access important tools and your assignments throughout the course. The first piece that I want to walk you through is this little block on the left-hand side of the page called the Essentials. Here you'll be able to find obviously the essentials for the course. You'll be able to find the course syllabus, which I highly suggest printing out. It does have some important details. The course calendar as well. On here, what I've done is actually kind of created a checklist for you for all the assignments. Because this is a very fast-paced, condensed 3-week course, the due dates are pretty much every single day. So I would highly suggest going through and using this as a tool to make sure you know all your due dates ahead of time. You'll also be able to find the class roster and quick information such as Twitter handles or grade levels or content areas that our classmates teach. And then you have 2 links to the major assignments for the course, your professional reflections journal assignment that you can check out the details for here. And lastly, your big cumulative project, your team webinar project. You'll be able to click on this link and find details for that project as well. The next little block on the left is the Contact the Instructor section. This is just some quick information about me. My email is really the best way to get a hold of me. I have it linked on my phone, so I should be able to respond to you within 24 hours. If it's easier for you to just give me a call or text me, whatever you need, this is my cell phone right here. Since this is a totally online course, I will have virtual office hours between 5:30 and 6:30 on Monday, the 16th of July, and on Monday, the 23rd of July, and upon request. So if anytime you want to kind of set up a quick Zoom meeting with me or check in about something, please just let me know and I'm happy to kind of set that up. In addition, you notice that you also have a list of participants that you guys should be able to see. And then this quick mail, in case you need to get a hold of any members from your webinar group, you can use this over here on the left-hand side to compose a new email, and you can choose and select who you want to send an email to. It does default to the loyola.edu email addresses, so just keep that in mind. Or as you're sending out your webinar invitations, you might use this block as well. Okay, so how is the course organized? There's a quick little introduction at the beginning. You'll notice that there is an announcements forum that I oftentimes will post announcements just to keep you a reminder, keep you on track. This is the help forum. Feel free to post any questions that you have about the course, any questions that you have about the professional reflections journal, the team webinar project. Please feel free to check that out. And if you yourself know the answer to a classmate's question, please feel free to respond. You don't have to wait until me to give a response. If you as a classmate know, please feel free to help them out. Then also is a quick link to my Zoom room, which is what we'll use for our webinars and what we'll use in any of the virtual office hours. You can click on this. If you have not set up your Zoom account, please do so. It's a free account. You'll just log in with your Loyola credentials and you'll be able to access it that way. Okay, so what you'll notice after looking through the syllabus is that there are 9 essential modules. We have a quick little webinar week, in quotes, because it really is only 2 days. And then your final module 10, is the last 2 days of the course. We'll be doing some wrapping up materials. So you are able to work through modules 0 through 9 at your own pace. I have them set up over the first 2 weeks of the course. You are welcome to work ahead. There are cases where you might need to pop back in order to kind of, follow up on your classmates' discussions. Like if you fill out all of the discussions within the first week, but some of them, the responses aren't due until the second week, you might have to wait until some of your classmates respond. But again, you are welcome to work ahead. Some of the elements that you need to work on for your webinar project, it is a group project, so you will need to check out who your group members are and kind of get in contact with them and figure out that pacing. But the rest of the assignments you can kind of work ahead if you wish to. So I'm going to click on module 1. You can either open all, close all, or just click on the little arrow drop down and that will take you into one of the modules. And most of the modules are set up very similar. You'll see there is a quick little video introduction You can either view it full screen, you can turn on the closed captioning. Once you press play, you should be able to go through. If you prefer to listen to the closed captioning, totally fine. That just gives you a quick little overview of the module. Then you'll see next you have readings and viewings. From here, these are going to tell you a listing of what you need to read for this particular day, either in these hyperlinked or in these videos given, or in the text that you have for the course. The next element that is part of one of the modules is doing journal time. This is, you'll be given questions almost every module for your professional reflections journal. So if you click on this, it'll give you a quick little pop-up of the questions that you have for your journal, and then you just use these questions in the pop-up and click on the professional reflections journal. I'm not going to click on this because my view as the instructor is very different from your view, but what it does is it takes you to your own embedded Moodle journal. It's specific to you, only I can see it. Your classmates will not be able to see it, but that's what you'll use every single time. And these are all linked within each module as well, so you don't have to like go back up to the top every time. The next component of the module is kind of a quick little check-in. These are worth some points. They're each 10 points each. You can take them as many times as you would like to get your 10 points, but you need to get an 8 out of 10 in order to be considered passing. And really, it's kind of going to get have you take it as many times as you want to get to at least the 80%. The next piece that you have is the activity of the day. For each module, this is different. Sometimes it's, posting to a voice thread. Sometimes it is a discussion. Totally based on the module, what it is. You just click on the assignment and either the assignment directions will be provided or there'll be more specifics within the assignment. For any of the discussions, note when you look at your course calendar, or if you look at in the instructions, it oftentimes will give you the initial post due date for a discussion, and then I do require that you post to your classmates within 24 hours. For all of the discussions, I'm pretty sure that I did follow up, give a follow-up due date, which will be 24 hours after the initial due date, your initial post, so just keep that in mind. The last piece of the module that you have is preparation for your webinar. So your webinar is like your major project that you'll do for this course. It is a group project. You have already been assigned a group randomly, and so you want to be able to check out who your team webinar participants are, and then it'll give you pieces that you'll need to do to kind of prepare for your webinar and go through that process. Note also, if you haven't seen, there are these little boxes on the right-hand side, and you can use those. These are self-pacing for you as a checklist. So, for instance, if you've gone through and done all your readings, you can use this as a checklist, and it will check off for you that you are completed. This isn't necessary for me. Based on how you complete your assignments is how the grading is done, but this is just a tracking piece for you as well. And then you'll just kind of go through and work through each one. You'll note that a date is given for each of the modules, so you'll be able to see and kind of work through that process. Again, if you have any questions, please do not hesitate to reach out. Please make sure that also you are keeping up with the course because it is a very condensed, fast-paced course. There's pretty much work to do every single day. Again, you're welcome to work ahead, but make sure that you're not falling behind. If you have any questions, please feel free to post in the help forum, send me an email, or just give me a call, and I look forward to working with you guys this semester.